Good morning, W Ross. Today is Friday, June 16th, 2017, and there's only 10 school days left in the year. And also today is an AM Friday, so please report to your period 1 and 2 classes. And also today is the last chance to get a delicious breakfast sandwich, so go on down to the Family Studies room from 9 to 11 and get one for a small donation of $2.50. They also do delivery, and you can call down to extension 316 to place an order. Now we have your Senior Sports Report. This is your Wilkes Hall Sports Report with Scoop Reed, Lefty Les, Microphone Brule, and the new recruit, Hometown Harris.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Friday Senior Resident Sports Report. And I'm happy to be up here to talk a little bit about the annual sports banquet from last night. Again, it was a great night. All the students had a good time. And I'm just going to go over, I've got 3 of the major award winners here that we're going to talk to in a second. But just a few highlights from last night. The fitness award was given to Tessa and Jose. Robert was the MVP of football. Alex was the MVP of floor hockey. Emma was the MVP of AAA goalball, and Nate received the award for, I believe, a top scorer. And Logan was MVP for the AA goalball, and Kyle won MVP for the basketball league. And on to a few other awards here. The Senior Residence Participation Award was won by Nick. The very prestigious Linda Jacqueline Award, named after a former staff, was won by Tessa. And the Junior Gretzky Award winner was much deserving Liam. And the Female Athlete of the Year was Emma. The male athlete was Nader. And the Senior Gretzky Award winner, the big award, was Robert. So I'm lucky enough here to have the 3 athletes here that were the major award winners. So I think we'll start with Emma, who was the Female Athlete of the Year award winner. And Emma, you have a bright career in front of you. That was stirring words by Mr. Mannon and Miss Harris last night. And what do you think about your time here at the school and your future in goalball?
My time here at the school has been incredible. This has been my home for 5 years, so obviously I'm going to be a little bit sad to leave.
Well, that's awesome because, you know, you have been probably the top female athlete at our school for the last 3 years. And it wasn't hard picking you for that winner. There's so many other good athletes, but there's always someone that raises above the rest. And I think your defining moment and the thing that you bring to the table is your future in goalball. And is there any words you'd like to say about what you see in the future for yourself in goalball?
Hopefully it's just more training, and in 3 years, the Paralympics.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing your name on that Paralympic board that's outside the gym, and there's no doubt anyone that's followed your career and looking at your future, we're definitely going to be seeing you represent Canada, and we look forward to that. So again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, with me also is Nader. Nader was a recipient of Male Athlete of the Year. Now, Nader, what do you attribute all this success to? It was your participation all year was outstanding. As we looked at everything you did and participated in, you were a much deserved winner of this award. Is there anything you'd like to say about this?
I would like to thank all of the staff for being there, right? It wouldn't be possible if there wasn't anybody supervising me or motivating me to do better. So I would like to thank the staff.
That's awesome, Nader. I mean, you're still a pretty young guy, and you've got a few years left in front of you. So if your improvement the past year is any indication, we're looking for even better things and brighter things out of you in the future. And I know watching you in the Canadian Goalball Junior Championships here at the school, you were outstanding. And you were one of the reasons that the guys brought the gold home. So again, congratulations on Male Athlete of the Year.
Thank you.
Now, next I have with me Robert, who was the winner of the Gretzky Award. And like Mr. Ferris said last night at the award, this is a very prestigious award because it was the first award that Wayne Gretzky ever put his name on. He come up and he was so taken back by what goes on at our school, that he wanted to do something. So he decided he wanted to put his name on a trophy. And everyone knows Wayne Gretzky is probably the top hockey player ever and a very prestigious athlete himself. So for him to put his name on that trophy and allow us to give it out to a student every year. And it's just not athletics, it's overall citizenship, like Mr. Ferris mentioned last night, and a lot goes into picking this person. And as we discussed each and every student at the school, Robert here rose above the rest. So Robert, what does this winning this prestigious Gretzky Award mean to you?
It means a lot, actually. Last night I wasn't really expecting to win this award, and I am proud of myself for achieving such a high goal. And yeah, it's just a lot of emotions last night, a lot of smiles for myself, which is pretty big, actually. But yeah, it's just proud, and I'm glad that I achieved this.
Well, that's awesome. And again, Robert and Emma are off to better and bigger things as they go off to school and other avenues in the future. And these awards you'll have for the rest of your life, guys. And again, we wish you all the best. And again, Sports Banquet was awesome last night. The kids had a great meal. And so I'd like to throw out a few thank yous last night. First of all, I'd like to thank Miss Beckles and the ladies of the kitchen. They served up an awesome meal last night. The place looked great, and we really want to thank them. And I think that's something we forget all year, what the great job the kitchen does, serving up meals to us, providing us with our special barbecue stuff and all that. So again, if you get a chance, folks, please stop in and see the ladies over the next couple of weeks and thank them for everything they do in there. As well, I'd like to thank Alex, Mrs. Frost, and Miss Harris for a great slideshow last night. It was cool to see all the pictures of the students, athletes all year participating in different events. That was great. And also last night, we were fortunate enough to have Eric Polidari in last night. She is a Softball Canada athlete. She won a gold medal at the Pan Am Games and was the top player for Canada at that event. And she's hoping next year to make the Canadian team and represent Canada at the Olympics. So she had some really cool things to say about training and about her path to get there. And she said some nice stuff to the students. So as well, we had Ben Dalpy. Now, Ben had been here a couple of years ago and talked about his sports, but he's had some, as you say, trials and tribulations in his life, and he gave some stirring words to everyone concerning the ups and downs of life and how, coming to our school meant so much to him, and seeing our students and meeting our students has really changed his life and what he thinks about how he gets up and does things each and every day. So I had some really neat words to tell the students last night. So again, thanks. And the last, most of all, thank you to Mr. Ferris. Mr. Ferris puts on the banquet and usually is behind the scenes, doesn't like to jump out in front and make himself seen, but that banquet would not go off without Mr. Ferris's attention to detail. And I think the students all benefited from all that. So again, I'm sorry if I didn't mention you and you were award winner. And for everyone that possibly didn't get an award, just stay at it and keep going. There's lots of neat events here at our school. Lots of cool sports goes on. So please, participate, keep it going next year. And for Microphone Brewers, I just want to wish everybody a good summer. I'm going to have an all-star show the last week here. We're going to bring up some of the all-stars throughout the year to say goodbye for the summer. So that's it. I'm Microphone Brewers.
We're out of here.
Everyone have a great day.
Good morning, W Ross. This is Rusty Russ, bringing you the Neil Residence Activity Report with my reporters.
Izzy Avalon,
Sus Todd,
and 5 Blade Stevenson.
Oh, Microphone Brewers made a mistake. It doesn't happen very often. And I got someone up here. I put Logan Riviere as the MVP for AA goal ball. Actually, it's the gentleman to my right here, Oscar. And I know I watched Oscar play, and he definitely was the MVP. And Oscar, just before we flip it over to Mr. Russell and the crew from Neil, you're moving on to bigger and better things in the future. What has the sports programs and the residential program meant to you this year?
Well, I think it's a learning experience, and I'm going to something that is completely different from goalball. But from my past career in AA goalball, I hope to take some of those skills and some of that work ethic I learned and apply it to my musical career. So I think using my ears and staying attentive to my team, I think all those things can influence me in my career coming up. So I'm very grateful of this league. I'm Slow Jab, and this is Microphone Bulls. We're out of here.
No one puts Neil in the corner. All right. I just want to say welcome to the Neil Residence Activity Report. I just want to quickly add to Microphone Brules' sports report there. From the Neil Res, we are very, very proud to have many of our athletes representing last night. We had, we had Landon. No, sorry, it was Logan won in goalball, Rookie of the Year in AA. Cooper won Rookie of the Year in floor hockey. Sura won for cheerleading. And I think we had one more. But anyways, Neil Residence was represented very well, and I'm very proud of all the guys. But let's kick things off with the real report with my buddy, with the Port Dover report, Five Blade Stevenson.
Thank you, Rusty Russ. Hello, this is Fireblade Stevenson reporting Port Dover. Anyways, guys, here it is. This highlights of the Unit 4. We went to Port Dover. We had an awesome dinner at Nectos. Walked down to the pier. Had a little ice cream. The weather was perfect. Sun's out, guns out, man, brother. I ordered a hamburger. He is my favorite. Oh, and this is Fireblade Stevenson. And if you're hearing this, Miss Oliver, I hope to see you in class today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Five Blade. Switched on now, I believe there was another Port Dover trip.
Last night, Unit 2, also went to Port Dover. I had a wonderful time. It's too bad I wasn't there with them. I would have been a better guy. This is Swiston. See ya.
Thank you there, Swiston. Next up, Izzy Avalon.
Good morning, guys. This is Izzy Avalon reporting for the Unit 1. Okay. This is Izzy Avalon reporting for Unit 1. Emma was one of the winners for the Cannonball Splash. We made Father's Day crafts. And it was a tackle box filled with gummies and candies. I hope our fathers or special someone will like them. This is Izzy Avalon signing out. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Next up for Joke of the Week, Joe.
What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese.
Next up, Jake the Snake.
Good morning, W Ross. This is Jake the Snake reporting for Unit 3. This week, Unit 3 went to the park in Paris, Lions Park, and we had a great time walking and seeing the trees, just getting out, enjoying Mother Nature.
That's right.
And realistically, it's something that we don't do very much of. So thanks to Mr. Stickle and Miss Cass and everybody planning the trip. Next up, Jumpin' Joe Robinson.
It's Lightning.
Oh, it's Lightning Landon. This is Jake the Snake signing off. Have a great weekend. You rock on, W. Ross.
All right. We had a newbie today, Lightning Landon. Unfortunately, last week he wasn't able to report our year-end trip. So, Lightning Landon, take it away.
Well, this is Lightning Landon reporting for Unit 4. Last week we went to Swiss Chalet and the Reptile Zoo. It was a lot of fun. I got to touch some tarantulas and a bearded dragon, and you know what was really funny?
What's that?
I kissed a python.
Mr. Russell didn't do that.
No, good thing Mr. Russell wouldn't.
All right.
And this is Lightning Landing signing off, and I'm go have a great weekend, and I'm going back to class.
That's right. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Now we have Oscar with Student Council.
Hey, everybody. This is probably one of the longest announcements, so I'm not going to make this long. So if you are all interested in becoming an executive member for the Student Council, I'll repeat myself. If you are interested in becoming an executive of the Student Council, please come to the meeting on Monday at lunch in the Student Council room. There will be an announcement Monday, but please, please, please come to the meeting on Monday. We're going to take down your name, and then we're going to make sure you've got a 2 to 5 minute speech that you're working on. It's really not very hard, so don't stress about it. Put more time into your exams, and it will either be a Wednesday night or Thursday at lunch that you will be doing your speech, but Monday at lunch, okay? Thank you so much.
And now we have weather.
And for your Environment Canada weather forecast today, it looks like we'll be reaching a high of into the late 20s today, as it'll reach a high of 29. But with the humidex, it'll make it feel like 34. UV index will be 9 or very high. Tonight we'll be going down to a low of 18 with a 30% chance of showers and the winds out of the southwest at 20 kilometers an hour. Currently it's already 21 degrees out, but feels like 27 with the humidex. The winds are at 14 kilometers an hour from the southwest, and looking outside it is mainly sunny. Little clouds here and there, but keeping look like a great day for travel. Now for your weekend forecast: Saturday a high of 29, Saturday night low of 15. Sunday, as we're coming in, it looks like thunderstorms with a 60% chance and a high of 27. And over Sunday night, it'll be a low of 15 and a 30% chance of showers. Anyways, that is it for weather. Back over to you, Lily.
It's Alex. And before your weekend, make sure to stop by Campus Corner and pick up one of those delicious chocolate I Love You suckers. They're very good. That's all for your announcements, everyone. Have a great weekend.